Tonight's next award recipient is Frank J. Hruska. Frank Hruska is the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity of South Hampton Roads. He first became involved with the organization in 2013, starting as a volunteer and soon becoming a member of the board. In March of 2018, he resigned from the board to become the Executive Director at a time of transition and need for the organization. Before Habitat, Frank served as Supply Corps Officer in the U.S. Navy. He retired from the Navy as a captain after 25 and a half years of service. In addition to Habitat, he's an enthusiastic American Red Cross platelet donor and was recognized for donating over 20 times between 2016 and 2020. Frank is also a member of the Knights of Columbus and St. Mark Catholic Church, where he was Knight of the Year in 2017 and Family for the Year in 2018. The Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities is proud to present the 2021 Tidewater Humanitarian Award to Frank Hruska. Let's hear more about his dedication to the community.
Frank, what has motivated you to give back?
I believe the correct answer to that question is everyone should be giving back. We are all given a blessing from God that starts with our time. So time is a resource that we should give back to people who are in need of our time. It all started long when I was my mom and dad. I was involved in the Boy Scouts. I was always involved in my church. And then when I graduated from college, I got involved in the Navy, and I was a 25-year career in the Navy. And after that tour in the Navy, 25 years, I set up my retirement, 25 years to country, 25 years now to community.
In what ways do you give back to the community?
Well, I think the way to give back to the community is small steps. People always focus on bigger steps. Small steps, I mean, just helping someone put groceries in the car. You see someone who has a broken leg. So it's always small steps, but as you grow, you take on more responsibilities. So one thing I tell people, and I truly believe myself, is that you receive more than you give. So my focus when I become a humanitarian in this case is that I receive more. So every time I sell a home to a low-income family or help a family become a homeowner, I receive more than they do because the benefit I get myself, and when I see their joy in their face when they receive something that they never thought were going to happen.
What does it mean to a person when they receive a home from Habitat for Humanities?
The whole thing behind Habitat is more than just a home, okay? We build a house, and then if someone moves in, it comes a home. But it's just more than a home also. It's actually breaking the cycle of generational poverty. When people grow up in homes, in public housing, it comes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The schools are not as good as it could be in the suburbs and other places. We hear this on the TV all the time. So by taking the opportunity to help other family become a homeowner in a stable neighborhood, where the children can go to school for the rest of their lives, meet the same friends, and they are more likely to go off to college, they're more likely to be successful, and they're more likely to be homeowners themselves. So by doing this in one generation, we can break the generational cycle of poverty and make a difference, not only for a family, but for multiple generations. Second part behind a Habitat house is that a piece of land pays no taxes. When we put a home on it and a homeowner moves in, that family goes from being a receiver of taxes to now being a taxpayer. So it's really a big benefit to the community because now you have a net positive swing, a reduction in government benefits, but at the same time have an increase in tax revenue. So Habitat does a great job. I'm proud to be part of that organization.
What does an inclusive community mean to you?
Being a military man for 25 plus years, I worked and led the most diverse workforce in America. It's a truly a cross-section of Americans coming together. And what you find out when people come together and treat each other with respect and have a common mission, great things happen. So when we have an inclusive community, you get all the best ideas from people. You get some bad ideas, but on the whole, we are better off when everyone has a voice at the table. And that happens at Habitat. Our homeowners are a cross-section of society in Hampton Roads. They all have one thing in common. They are on the low end of the socioeconomic scale. But 85% of the homes are built by volunteers. Those volunteers are a cross-section of Hampton Roads. So you get every group come together and they work together to have a mission. And at the end of the day, not the end of the day, but the end of a month or 2 months, we have a house built and we are helping one of our neighbors become a homeowner. So the key to success is everyone should be invited to the table.
What is your message to the Hampton Roads community?
I believe all of us have a purpose and we gotta listen and figure out what that purpose is. You benefit when you are giving away. When you give, you benefit. It's better to give than to receive. I say all the time I knew a whole bunch about houses, and I'm a man enough to tell you today, after 8 years of Habitat, I didn't know half the stuff I thought I knew. So you have an opportunity to help other people and yourself grow also. So pick something you care about and go do it.